Okay, what up, ladies and gents? It has been a fun time. I have just finished my 6th day on Kick streaming. Today, once again, we were playing Diablo 4. I did it with friends, and overall, we had a pretty good session. We maintained a CCV of about 14 throughout, which you can actually see if you go toward there. You can see my viewer count up in the top right hand corner. You can also see my myself glowing there because of the because I'm using software to remove my background. I don't actually own a green screen. Hilariously enough, it also took some of my flooring there, so that was pretty funny. But basically, we maintained about a CCV of about 14 almost throughout. It was really good, but we didn't really get that many new follows. Just being really frank with the results, we're still only at 24 follows. There are some people that are actually following me offline. So 2QB7, the Shadow King, all that. Like, I'm starting to see some people start to come in and things, but they seem to be mostly from my like YouTube channel. We did get Zine to come back as well, and he is directly organically from Kick, so I'm just looking for more organic Kick follows. But overall, day 6 was looking good. Certainly far better than the results of the previous days. It also could be due to the fact that today was the day off for several of my friends, so we were all playing together, having a good time. That could have been one of the reasons why today was a much stronger day. But what I also want to impress upon you guys is that days are going to go up and down. There are always going to be up days, there are always going to be down days, all right? And the fact that there are up and down days is important because if you guys understand streaming, you know, there will always be days, you know, that have like a seasonal kind of effect, you know, to put it that way. There'll always be days where you're going to get more viewership. You should take advantage of those days to appeal as strongly as you can. Don't have a toxic attitude, even if you're playing a PvP game. I know that's rich coming from me because I'm one of the most toxic people when it comes to Overwatch, but you know, you've got to try and take advantage of that to appeal to your audience as much as you can, because you've got to keep them coming back. They're not going to keep coming back if you do not appeal to them, if you do not express to them an interest in, you know, whatever it is that they're bringing out, you know, that whatever it is that they want from you. Okay, listening to your audience and delivering what they want in terms of entertainment is important. Now, a lot of people take that to mean, oh, I should be doing the content that they want to see, or if my audience only wants to see one particular game, then I should be only doing one particular game. Brings me to another topic, all right? This brings me to another important stream topic, which I think is very crucial. Should you focus on the content the audience wants, okay? Should you solely focus on the content that the audience wants? Yes and no. This is something I want to tell streamers of all sizes, but most likely it's going to be the small streamers looking at this, all right? I want to tell you that for me personally, I pick content that I want to do, even if the audience may not entirely want to see that particular content, and I gauge their engagement. Because sometimes you need to test who's really down for you. There's a lot of people who will watch a game just because it's their favorite game, but they don't really care about the creator. So they're not even going to follow you. They're going to watch you, but they're not even going to follow you. That's good. All right, that's good because it bumps up your CCV, but they're not going to be really down for you. They're not going to subscribe. They're not your core revenue base. All right, that's important to understand. So you will be, if all you have in your stream are these types of people, you're going to be trapped by that. You don't want that. You want to have the ability to shift your content and move freely, do whatever it is that works for you so that you're having a good time on stream and that is passed on to your audience. So don't be afraid to do different content, but also don't be completely oblivious to audience tastes. For example, what my audience likes to see mostly is like if I'm playing Diablo 4, sometimes they like to just see me messing around my team, you know, messing around my homeboys, that kind of thing. Like they have a good time seeing and enjoying and you know, watching me work on that specifically. That's okay. You know, I'm down with that. And I think that that is something very, very healthy for them to do and for them to enjoy with me. But by that same token, I think it is also very important that people speak their mind about your content. And if people aren't really into the kind of stream that you're doing or the kind of game that you're playing, you gotta, especially when you're in your growing stages, you gotta take that with a little pinch of salt and say, okay, maybe I do need to switch games. I'm not saying you have to always play Call of Duty. I'm not saying you always have to play the most popular game, but just be aware that audience tastes do matter and it does affect your discoverability. All right. So how do you become discoverable when you're still new and you're building up your audience? How do you make yourself discoverable? Yes, I'm actually writing this down so that I can post these chapters as I post this video. How do you make yourself discoverable to people? Well, one of the best ways to do that is to actually look at, look at this section here, top live categories. Take a look at what's most popular. Warzone, Modern Warfare, Fortnite. I'm not saying you have to play these games, but if you view all categories, and you look at games, for instance, and you show more, it shows you all the different things that are being played right now. Dead by Daylight, still hella popular. There's Baldur's Gate, Old School RuneScape, Destiny 2. Like, if you happen to be a streamer in one of these categories, you are going to build up your audience real quick. Look, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that's really hot right now. So the more that you play these types of games, the better. There aren't even any Diablo 4 content creators on right now that are even gonna bump up the views that much, you see? So sticking within these categories is very, very important if you want to stay discoverable. If you want to have those people constantly coming to you and you want to have that chance of being discovered. All right? I would try to choose a category that's around here. All right? So you got a good chance of being discovered, but then try to stand out. Make sure you're building up your community through social media. Make sure you're building up your community in other ways, because this would be one of the best ways to actually let people discover you. If you play something totally unknown, all right, even going down here, you don't even see Diablo 4 here, all right, you're going to have a rougher time getting discovered. And of course, there is a good reason why Diablo 4 is not even on this ranking. It's because, unfortunately, right now, interest has waned in Diablo 4, all right? Even Hogwarts Legacy has more viewers. Even Payday 2 and Wayfinder have more viewers. And Wayfinder, you can't even get in the game. It's literally a loading simulator right now, all right? This is the reality of viewership. And this is why I think it's very important that people understand this and also say, okay, maybe we need to re-examine what our content is about, all right? Never be afraid to re-examine what your content is about. And this is today's advice for streamers. Learn to examine the game categories. Learn to see what's up, what's down, what's going well, what's not going well. And give yourself a chance to be discovered by people. Give yourself a chance to be, seen by people. Okay? That is some great advice that I can give you guys. I don't know if it'll work 100%, but this is my best advice that I can give you guys. Okay? Don't be discouraged. Keep streaming. And of course, keep interacting on social media. Keep working on videos. People will discover you through other content. But it takes time. It takes effort, and you're going to have to put in that effort no matter what. All right? So thank you guys very much for watching this video. I hope you guys will continue to follow my journey. If you guys are interested, then my channel is Real Asian Robot on Kick. All right? We're slowly crawling up that follower count. We need 75 to get affiliate. Slowly crawling my way up. All right? I hope you guys are enjoying the daily vlogs. I'll continue to try and give motivation and advice to streamers as we go through this, so keep up with it, enjoy it. I'll be on every morning that I can be on, so yeah, don't stop your journey. Keep going with your journey, and that's crucial. Okay? Like, share, subscribe. I hope more of you will join me for this journey. Real Asian Robot on Kick, and I'll see you on the next vlog, okay? Y'all have a good one. Catch you later.